ellipsis.
The importer. Bart Company. Everything from smuggling and slavery. Esteemed Journal of Crime.
They're into everything from smuggling and slavery. The country nearby. They're into either of those, but they do it.
Are you just not hearing me react to these lines, or have you disconnected the part of your brain that understands that you will not see things until like a good 20 seconds after they've occurred?
I'm pretty tired, so yeah, pretty much. I'm seeing the things in front of my eyes, and those are the ones that are actually like register in my brain. I'm pretty much exactly as far a stream delay as the stream itself is.
This is called a gun. Strange arcane device. Lost to the ancients. Said that one could load a gun with wizards.
Wizard guns are really good. Also mislabeled by the translation, like the fire gun shoots ice. Oops.
Wonderful.
Gunpowder predated guns themselves.
Yes.
Pretty strongly.
One of many substances that was first cobbled together during miscellaneous attempts by alchemists to find various powerful medicines or other reagents. Most of early chemistry was either failed attempts to turn things into gold or failed attempts to become immortal. When they say forts, yes, they do mean proper city. There are rumors here regarding the death of the king. Alright, this sounds like it's... some of these words. Wrong positions. Fighting for the Regency. Ho will be guardian to the prince. I can now proposition the bar. Or acquire propositions from the bar.
Oh, proposition time. Okay, so yeah. Basically you can send out your generics, and I think it's only generics, on missions that take time, and when they come back, they'll get a ton of JP and stuff. And maybe money? I don't remember.
They sometimes come back with treasures to be put in your lore diary as well.
Yeah. Oh, there were like audio logs or something in the Japanese version that they didn't translate because they're jerks.
I can send a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Up to 3, I believe. If you want to have the most powerful duang, like poorly translated things ever, you send all 3. I got a good feeling.
The translations on these are really bad.
And I can always...
Like,
do I have 2 safe tiles to noodle back and forth between?
You will eventually. I don't know if you do now.
I might not now. However, the deed is done.
Rad, Alicia, and Lavian always join up after you get into, what do you call it, into Chapter 2.
Yep.
In the War of the Lions we make, keeping Alicia and Lavian around is actually pretty important. Rad, you can just send to the dumpster. He never matters.
Well, I mean, it's just they have one extra scene.
There's a range of time I can devote. Right? Does that influence something? Is there like chance of success, or got a trade-off? What? I could say from 8 to 15 days.
I don't remember. I guess I could go look it up. I'm gonna assume that longer means better results, but I don't know.
Alright, let us first save. And yeah, there's 2 wilderness maps between us and...
I'm not allowed to say words in the chat.
If blue tiles are non-encounter having ones,
then yeah, you can just go between 2 blue tiles over and over again, and that kills the time, no problem.
Can I retrieve these requests from anywhere, or are they attached to specific cities?
I don't remember. I can't type in chat, or I would have just typed this in chat instead, but Vagrant Story is not actually all that Shakespearean in its writing and all that. It mostly uses modern English, and modern English spellings and all of that, and word structure. It's just written slightly flowery because the entire game is presented kind of along the like plot structure of a play, and they wanted to keep that going, kind of. It's really not. It doesn't get in the way like it does with the War of the Lions translation of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Propositions do vary between cities.
So you might have to come back to this one specifically, yeah.
Okay, so apparently days just relates to your rewards. It doesn't affect chance of success, but if you do succeed, the higher amount of days you do, the more JP and gil they'll get from the proposition. And if you fail one, it'll pop back up in the bar 15 days later. Or 16, something like that.
I never had Vasmo learn to throw rocks.
It's not like it's very useful.
It's something to do when he's, too far away to hit things.
Well, when he's in mug mode.
But waiting makes his turn come
Also, the
around
thing
faster.
to do when he has out of range of people is yell at himself.
Ah, that's fair.
Alright, let's see if we can get it order. Or we'll have this event load upon walking out of the city. This seems like it should have just been tacked immediately onto the other seat, but what is accomplished by letting me shop before doing this, unless this is going to somehow inject me directly into a fight immediately after we're introduced to the idea of sending randos off on errands.
I The only thing I can think of is that the idea is to not trap you in a cutscene for like half an hour, but
That would suggest designers who respected the player's time or any other aspect of their existence. Designers capable of respect, empathy, thought, onk.
oh dear.
Our future queen. Long may she reign. Now to wait 2 weeks. Suppose I have to go back to where I took the mission in the first place in order to retrieve.
Yep.
Barman. Well, no. That's regular shop. Barman. Boneless had good feelings.
I got a good feeling.
Congratulations, Boneless. You did a heist. We're all proud of you, Boneless.
This is the way.
Did I not have the opportunity to buy more Wizard Road?
If I'm not mistaken, your wizard robe isn't the only one you have right now the one that Ovalia comes with?
Possible.
I mean, it's been exceedingly long, but I remember something like that.
Wait, we got more birds? Where'd all these birds come from?
Yeah,
What?
when you
What?
have monsters
Bird!
in formation, they sometimes lay eggs and they create more birds. Or more monsters.
Poco, what do you...
Ah, you have every color bird. Congratulations on your
Bird, what have you
bird.
done?
I thought you weren't supposed to be able to breed the other kinds of birds until Chapter 3, but I guess I was wrong.
What?
Voco got busy, okay?
And he said there was no money in birds. Look at this. It's been a month. This is return on investment.
So you know how you can... You know how you can poach animals? With, you know, the skill poach?
Mm-hmm.
You can poach your own dudes.
Bird meteor.
Yep. Black chocobo can fly, so it's never encumbered by height when it's moving.
Well, these
And
run
it
up so
also can
low
cure
level,
cells.
though. Fammers, look at you.
Yeah. Well, you have
Hammers, you're
two
tiny.
level 11s of all time.
Yeah, there was a level 11 in there somewhere.
Yeah, I got 2 11 black and an 11 red.
Yeah. You probably want to just get rid of the baby ones. They're not useful.
Do chocobos make anything good when you poach them?
I think red chocobos might.
Now, more importantly, we have this man and his gun. Seal evil with a gun.
Yeah, it's like weird that it's there, but it will be quite useful in a bit.
The rare poach of red birds is that they occasionally is that they will give you a barrette. Barrettes are one of the women-only hair adornments.
And incredibly good, yeah.
It stops most status effects. Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah, all of them is still the ribbon, right?
Yeah.
Gun from Romanda, an area in the north.
Yeah, there's like a lot of world building in this game about Ordalia and like a little bit about Romanda. And you never go there to either of them.
A tiny bit about Valencia, and Valencia is where you go in Vagrant Story.
Well, at least there's that. Ordalia and Romanda, though, nope. Oh god. Barrios Hill is another map.
Rasmo and his 3 performing birds.
This might actually work. I think I remember red chocobos being rather strong early on.
Reds are good. Choco Meteor is kind of ridiculous for being a move that costs nothing.
This could be the decisive moment where the game gets good. Now they can just use a swarm of attack birds.
The danger on this map is that summoner down there. Yeah, I thought there were 2. Yeah, those 2 summoners. That's what makes this map scary. Well, and its shape, but... That's another problem that can be fixed with spiked shoes. Please, buy some spiked shoes.
I purchased the spike shoes. They are not being used at this time. Bird meteor. Sure thing, Bird. You got it. Do what you have to.
Something worth noting is that I think blackbirds actually do the most damage when they're just pecking something, not when they're shooting ball.
Well, I guess you check their PA and MA. That would probably tell you.
Quick Metabird shuffle. Now, will red be fast enough? Get through. $45 versus also 45. He seems similarly adept.
Oh, they're the same. Oh.
Yeah, right move.
Yeah, the blackbirds actually do the most damage, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Meteor has its use in that it is very long range, and I think it doesn't care about height at all.
Yeah.
Never mind, this is the decisive moment where the game reminds you of what it is.
You know, you have to rush
Yeah,
those
these are a
centers
thing
down.
now.
Those summoners are monstrous. You have to get them down.
Don't act and stopped. That archer is gone.
Yeah, does the time on ailments like don't act advance while stopped?
I don't know.
Summons are the spells that don't have friendly fire.
Yep.
They also, most of them have a much wider range than normal spells. The only downside to them is they take a lot longer to charge, so dudes might just move out of the way.
But that's what you have the short charge support ability from Time Mage for.
And access to these abilities is constrained only by your willingness to grind. It is now composed only of guest characters.
At the very least, you're approaching the end of Guest Hell. Only a few more maps after this one.
Isn't it only one?
Well, okay, so Agrias leaves after the next map, but Mustadio is still a guest until after the one after that, I think.
You know, bringing two blackbirds might actually be kind of smart if you just use them as keep away and attack them from range, because they do pretty decent damage.
And you do have 2 level 11 blackbirds.
Agrias remembered to do the only thing that matters.
Saving
Preserve
birds.
the existence of my birds. No, we can't save yellow though.
You can breed more yellows. That's not a problem.
But they won't be
But that
Boko.
yellow is Boko.
You can get them renamed to be Boko.
There will be no decisive tipping point where this becomes good. It will be the point where difficulty will arbitrarily cease. No satisfaction in the victories which come from it. Ah, good. Today, Mustadio, once again, has arbitrarily decided to take vitally important strategic action. Good on him.
I just noticed that you brought the level 5 bird.
So I did. It will learn. Good bird. Yep, that sure happened.
Oh god. Best
What the
compat
hell?
Shiva. That has to have just been best compat. There's no way that was anything else. Oh, you brought the level 5 red.
Yeah, I pointed that out earlier.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Meteor is stronger than Ball. It's just blacks are stronger than reds. I did not know Stasis Sword could knock people back on crits. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before.
Team Boneless Wings is not a valid option because Rasmo must be on the field. However, Team Boneless Wings remains a possibility in the future. Birds have no regard for terrain elevation. Good.
Yeah, they give them a jump stat, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's a little odd that way.
success of the mission now relies on the willingness of the guest characters to revive Rasmo.
If they're within range, they'll probably do it. Problem with that usually comes from them being on the other side of the map.
Marvelous.
The guest AI is pretty bad. But it's not quite bad enough to let you die like that.
James Stadio has decided there is no need to shoot wizards. Yeah, go get him, guests.
I'm going to cease watching us destroy our birds over and over again and go do other arrangements. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.